The man found guilty of murdering 17-year-old Jordan Davis over loud music has filed another appeal. Michael Dunn's lawyers are seeking to have his conviction overturned. Dunn is in prison for the rest of his life for the 2012 shooting death of the Wolfson High School student outside a gas station on the south side. Tarek is joining us now with more on Dunn's appeal. Tarek?
Michael Dunn's original 199-page appeal that was filed last year was filed, and now his lawyers have filed a 38-page brief listing 9 reasons why they believe Michael Dunn should walk away from prison a free man. 2 years after firing 10 rounds into a car occupied by 4 black teenagers, a jury finds Michael Dunn guilty of murdering Jordan Davis and attempting to kill his 3 friends. Dunn was tried twice on the murder charge after a hung jury in the first trial. He's serving a life sentence while his attorneys work to have his convictions thrown out.
Typically, a lawyer, when you file an appeal, and as we see in this one, you throw the whole kitchen sink. As long as you've got a reasonable, plausible argument to make, you make it.
Attorney Gene Nichols, who's not associated with this case, looked over Dunn's lawyers' 9 reasons for appeal. He says the courts will most likely only consider one, but Nichols says it's still a long shot.
There is an issue here that sometimes we see in appeals that may bring a case back, and that is if a judge decides to not let a certain witness testify on behalf of the defendant. In this case, Judge Healy precluded the testimony of a witness on behalf of the defense.
Dunn's lawyers also claim the judge should have acquitted Michael Dunn by reason of self-defense. He says the jury should have received instructions on the presumption of fear, and they argue a juror should not have been removed after making a disparaging comment about State Attorney Angela Corey. Corey told us off camera today that she thinks Judge Healy handled the case carefully and fairly. Jordan Davis's mother, Lucy McBath, says the appeals process forces her and her family to relive the pain of losing Jordan all over again.
Of course, red flags go up every time I know the appeal is coming up. I know that's part of the legal process. I know that he has the ability to appeal, but it does, you know, it makes you a little anxious because I know that there are other cases and individuals that I know of personally where their, cases have been overturned.
If the First District Court of Appeals agrees that any of these issues should be argued, they'll set a court date in the coming months. Mary?